I'm going to be sharing with you guys my everyday makeup brushes, and I keep my everyday makeup brushes on my vanity in this really pretty purple cup thingy that I got from Daiso. It has lace all over it. I bought it and it was really like that, so I thought it was perfect. I keep this on my vanity, so I'm just going to share with you guys my everyday brushes. So the first thing I see, obviously, I have the huge brushes. I have two powder brushes. I only use this one often, and this is the Real Techniques by Samantha Chapman's powder brush. I really like this. It's really soft, and I use it to set my foundation. I also have the Sigma F30 large powder brush. It's as soft, but I don't really use this often because I only use this if, let's say, this gets really dirty. But I just keep it on my vanity just in case, like, my cousins come over and they want to like powder their face or something, so I can just loan them this and, you know, they won't take my bacteria and put it on their face because this is the clean one. And I also have my blush brush, and this is by Sigma. It's the F40 blush brush. I really like this blush brush because it's angled, it fits really nicely on my cheeks, and I really like it. I feel that all Sigma brushes and Real Techniques brushes are really soft, and I really like them. I have not felt or tried the MAC angled brush before, but I feel that I already have this and I am very satisfied with this, so I'm just gonna stick to using my Sigma brushes. Link down below in the info bar where you can purchase the Real Techniques brushes and the Sigma brushes. So yeah, it'll be easier for you if you're interested to purchase them. This is my foundation brush. Sometimes I like switch between using a stippling brush, which is this one. This is again by Real Techniques. It's a stippling brush. I switch out. Sometimes I use a stippling brush to put on my foundation, sometimes I use the beauty blender, so it really just depends. But since we're talking about everyday makeup brushes, then I'll just talk about my stippling brush. And I really like how this blends out as well. Okay, now to the eye brushes and the smaller brushes. I have my eye shading brush E55 from Sigma, and I really like this because it packs on my eyeshadows really nicely. And yeah, it just really packs on very nice, and yeah, because it's dense and stuff, so I really like that. The next one is an e.l.f. blending eye brush. It just looks like that, and I always use this to put in my crease color, which is like around here. I feel that it fits really nicely where my eye socket is, so that's what I use it for. And I use this almost every time I go out. Then I wear makeup, right? And this is one of the brushes that I always use. The next one I have is a medium angled shading E70. It's by Sigma, and it just looks like that. It's kind of like a blending brush, but it has the angled kind of look, and I really like this, especially when I'm doing like a straight up eyeshadow look with like dark corners. I like it because I can just angle it, and it'll just create that nice outer V shape, because I have trouble creating the outer V without this brush. So when I got this brush, I really thought that it really helped me, and yeah. And the next one is a pencil E30 brush. This is also again by Sigma, and I like to use this brush. It's really small because sometimes I like to put like eyeshadow at my lower lash line, and this blends out the eyeshadow really nicely. Or if I put like eyeliner or something and I want to smudge it out, this is the brush that I use to smudge it out. The next one I have is a concealer brush. This is the F70 by Sigma. I usually use this concealer brush especially on my blemishes, because what I do is I just dip this brush in my concealer pot, and I like to dab it on my blemish or my scarring, and I just dab it on, and I like to feather out the edges, because like I don't want to take away the concealer from the blemish, so I just use this to feather out the edges so that it'll just blend in with my skin or my foundation. The next brush I have is my blending brush, and it is the MAC 217. I wouldn't say I cannot live without this, but this is really helpful, especially when you are creating, or when I create like a really smoky eye or using really dark colors. This really helps to blend everything out really nicely and to feather out the edges so it doesn't look so like, what's that word? Harsh. Yeah, the edges don't look so harsh. So yeah. And the last few makeup brushes, I have this Real Techniques setting brush, and it's this small brush. I use this for a couple of reasons. When I first got it, the intention was to actually apply highlight on the tops of my cheeks, but I felt that it worked better as a brush to set my concealer under my eyes because it really fits really nicely. So that's what I've been using it for, but previously I actually used it to put highlight on the tops of my cheeks. But since I use this for under my eyes, I've gravitated to another brush to put on my highlight, and it's the MAC 282 SE. This is the limited edition one. I don't know whether in the normal like size it's called the 282 or something, I'm not sure, but it's the 282 SE right here, and it's just this really small pointy looking dual fiber brush. I like it because like I just put it here and it kind of like sprinkles it somehow, the highlight, and it fits right nicely down here and in my cupid's bow and my chin. So my highlighting brush. And the last brush, actually no, I have one more brush. This is the small angle E65 brush from Sigma. I've used this for a couple of things. At the beginning I used this to like push my gel eyeliner at my lash line, and then I moved away from that because I just felt like I didn't want to use gel eyeliner anymore. And then I use this to fill in my brows with my brow powder, and I really like it because it just does the job. And then recently I used it to use my brow powder and put it at my lower lash line. So I think that there's so many uses for this, and yeah, I might get another one of this as well. And lastly, I have the Sephora Smudge. I don't know what is this called, but it's those the dual-sided brushes. This was my first official brush that I bought when I started makeup, because I wanted to know how to use eyeshadow, right? So this was the one I got because it had that flat the flat side where you can pack on your eyeshadow and just put it all over your lids, and they had this side which is a really short, dense brush which I hardly use right now anymore, but I used to smudge out like if I put eyeliner, like cold eyeliner, then I just use this to smudge. But I rarely use this brush anymore except for blending because it's really soft and really nice. So that is all for my everyday brushes. I hope that you enjoyed this video and maybe found it a little helpful for those of you who are intending to get or to start like getting to makeup and purchasing your brushes. These are the brushes that I live by every day. The rest you can live without, I guess, but it's always good to have extra brushes in your set because you know you have to keep washing them and you have to wait for them to dry. Lucky for me, I don't wear makeup every single day because I only wear makeup when I'm going out, when I'm going to, even for school, I mean I still use my brushes, but and I don't go to school every day, so most of like 2 out of 7 days, no, like 3 out of 7 days in a week I'm not wearing makeup. So I have the chance to wash my brushes the night before and not have them like hope that they dry the next day because I need to use them. I can actually let them dry for like 2 days and it'll be dry when I want to use them the next time. So yeah, please give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And yeah, like I said, I'll put all the links where you can purchase these brushes down below. So thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye!